Hey everyone. So this is the graphing question part of your test. Okay. So I'm just going to read through it just so you understand all the directions, and then I want to just remind you of the tools so that you don't have to stress over how to make this graph. Okay. So it says as part of an experiment, a bacterial culture was grown in a lab for 2 days. No additional nutrients were added to the culture after the initial setup. As the bacteria reproduced asexually, the population of the culture was measured every 6 hours. Some of the data related to the bacterial growth are shown in the data table below. So it says bacterial growth for the title. It's its time with hours. We've got 0, 6, 18, 30, and 48 hours. Population in the millions. We've got 2.0, 4.5, 16.0, 28.0, and 37.0. Here are your instructions. You have to write a title for the graph. That's 1 point. You have to label the x-axis, including units. That's 2 points. You have to label the y-axis, including units, 2 points. Mark an appropriate scale on each axis, so that's 2 points. And then plot the data on the grid provided. You're going to connect your points. There is a picture of an example here. I'm not terribly worried if you can't do the circle around the dot, but you do have to connect your points. You can't, it's not a scatter plot, I will tell you that much. Okay, as far as the tools go, so to write your title, remember you want to use a text box. We don't need the font size to be, well, it doesn't really matter. I don't care what color you can use black. Remember you just click and then you can type your title, okay? And then when you want to do the axes, you can do the same thing. You can type your axis title here, and then you guys on your Chromebook, you have a tool in the top right that looks like a little circle with an arrow. That's the button that will rotate. Mine is different on my desktop, but it will rotate your text box for you. It's supposed to. There we go. So that you can put it sideways if you want. You don't have to do it that way. And then same thing for the numbers. When you want a number on your graph, you're going to use the text box to do your numbers. That way they're nice and neat. You don't have to worry about trying to write the numbers. Now, when you have to plot your data points, that's when you'll probably use the shapes tool. You can use the circle, and then I would make the circle really fat because then it'll make a dot that's very visible. And then to connect all of your data points, you're going to use the line button, and you'll just click, and then you can make it a little thinner too, probably. Connect the points with your line that way. Okay. If you have any trouble or have any questions, get a hold of me. I'll be checking probably more frequently today because I know somebody's going to run into some sort of a question. But I just wanted to give you the information you needed to be able to be successful on this graph. So good luck with it. I know you can do this, and we'll see you soon.